Hi friends, today we're working on page 675. This is still chapter 9, lesson 7. And this page is going to be very similar to the problem solving one that we did in the previous video. So this is just additional practice. So make sure you follow along with me and make sure you are saying the shape names along with me as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this page says apply the strategy. It says use pattern blocks to solve. So let's read number 1. Cadence made the shape below using only trapezoids and triangles. How many blocks are missing? Remember, we need to underline what we know and circle what we need to find so that we can understand the problem. So now let me go back and underline what we already know. So I know that Cadence made the shape below only using 2 shapes. And those 2 shapes are triangles and trapezoids. So I will underline that. And I need to find how many blocks are missing. So I'm going to not underline it, but I'm going to circle it. And that was a terrible circle. Okay, so now, as you can see here, this shape only has triangles and trapezoids, right? So we need to find out which shapes are missing. So let's look at this very first one. So this very first one, if I trace it, it looks like it's a triangle. Then the next shape, if I trace it, it looks like it's a trapezoid, right? And then if I move on to the next one, this looks like a triangle. And then the next one looks like a trapezoid. Now, as I'm saying these shapes, notice how there is a pattern. Triangle, trapezoid, triangle, trapezoid, triangle. Now let's look at this pattern. Triangle, trapezoid, triangle, trapezoid, right? So the missing shape here is a trapezoid. So I'm going ahead and drawing the shape, and then the last shape over here is a triangle. So altogether we have 3 trapezoids, and how many triangles? We have 2. So now number 2 says, Kendall made the shape below using triangle blocks. How many triangles are missing? So let me go ahead and look. Now I'm going to draw, after I saw the missing shape, I think it's a triangle that's missing here, right? And this triangle is facing up. The next one looks like it's a triangle facing down. And then finally the other one is a triangle facing up. So how many triangles were we missing on this composite shape? 1, 2, 3. We were missing 3 triangles. Okay? Again, let me go back and underline what we know, right? So we knew that Kendall made the shape below using triangle blocks only. So I'm going to underline, and then I need to circle how many triangles are missing, because that is what we needed to find. And we were successful because we figured that out. And we figured out that it was missing 3 triangles. Great job, friends. Thank you for helping. Now I'm going to turn it over. So now we're going to work on page 676. This is still chapter 9, lesson 7. And let's read the problem for number 3. Okay. Lynn covers this pattern block with the same 6 pattern blocks. Okay, so we know that she used 6 of the same pattern blocks. Nothing changed. It was the same thing. What blocks did she use? In other words, what shape did she use? Okay, so here it is. Let me trace it so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, now as I'm tracing, I want you to see what shape these are starting to look like. What shape do these look like? Let's see if you think the same thing I'm thinking. I think that they all look like triangles, right? So the shape or the block pattern that she used were with the shape called a triangle. So we're going to write triangle. Triangle. And I'll draw a picture just so we could see it. Triangle. Awesome. Number 4. Mary put two triangles together to make a new shape. So we know that Mary put two triangles together to make a new shape. How many sides does the new shape have? How many sides does this shape have? So I put the two triangles together, and this is the shape that we came up with. So if we count the sides on this new shape that we made, how many sides are there? So we need to count them all together. So help me count, friends. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sides does this shape have? It has 4 sides, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, great job. Number 5, Kevin made a shape. So we know that Kevin made a shape. Kieran took 3 blocks away. Okay, so Kieran took 3 blocks away. Draw lines to show what 3 blocks are missing. Okay, so I need to draw lines to show what block or what shape is missing, right? So if I fill in the blanks, what does this kind of look like? What shape? This one right here. Kind of looks like a square, right? And then this one over here also looks like that blue shape, right? On the composite figure. And then this bottom corner one kind of looks like a triangle, right? And we figured it all out. All right, friends. Now it's your turn to do the homework page. And you can always come back to the videos if you get stuck somewhere so you can go over it again. All right, friends, thank you so much for helping me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.